Right here, I've got the KOS S7 Soul. This is our very first scooter with a compression clamp. Today, I thought I'd give you a quick rundown, how to assemble it, and as well, maintaining the scooter. Straight out the box, it comes in two separate items. The first is the top end of the scooter, which includes the hand grips and the handlebar. The second half is the base, which has the clamp, the fork, the deck, and the wheels. The first step is to ensure your compression in the top of the clamp is nice and tight. You will need a 5mm Allen key, inserting it and turning clockwise until it's hand tight. Once it's nice and tight, then the handlebar will be ready to be installed. If the compression and the clamp bolts are tight, but the wheel is not aligned, what you'll need is one 5mm Allen key to loosen the compression on the top. Then you'll need a 6mm Allen key to loosen the clamp bolts on the side. Adjust the clamp to line up with the wheel. Once it is nice and straight and you're satisfied, you'll be able to tighten the compression back up and then finally tighten the clamp bolts. Once it's nice and tight, then the handlebar will be ready to be installed. What you'll need for the next step is one 6mm Allen key. What you need to do is insert it to the bolts on the side, turning it anti-clockwise. Once you've done it to all the bolts, then the clamp is nice and loose and the handlebars are ready to be installed. To complete building the scooter, what you'll need to do is grab the handlebar, the base of the scooter, installing the handlebar into the top of the clamp, lining it up so it's nice and straight, and then grabbing your 6mm Allen key, turning the clamp bolts clockwise until it's tight. Once you've gone through all the clamp bolts, what you need to do is make sure the bars aren't wobbling. If they are wobbling, it's because they're a little bit too loose and they need to be tightened up just a little bit more. To double check that the scooter is nice and tight, what you'll need to do is put the scooter on the ground. Make sure that the wheel is nice and straight with the handlebar. Check if there's any wobble between the handlebar and the clamp. If there's a little bit of wobble, what you'll need to do is go over the clamp bolts one more time until it's nice and tight. While you've got your Allen keys out, it's worth taking note to go over your scooter and double check everything is nice and tight. For the front wheel, it's two 5mm, for the back it's one 6mm, and finally for the brake it's one 5mm. You should be doing this every few months or so to make sure the scooter is nice and dialed and you'll have no problems with it. Thank you guys so much for watching this SCS assemble and maintenance video. Hopefully this information was useful for you. Until next time, Will Scott from Blunt and Envy Scooters.